Hi all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our midweek live. We had a lot of trouble on the last live, so this one's working, so that's great. So hello Margaret B, lovely to have you here. Hi Karen, lovely to have you here. Remember guys to pop on your live chat and not your top chat, otherwise you just get some of the chat and not all of it. But yeah, I'm glad it's working better than it was the other day. We had a lot of issues on Saturday mornings live. That was hilarious, wasn't it, guys? But we're here now. We're here now. And we've got normal live today. Oh, Auntie T's in the house. Hello, Auntie T. Lovely to have you here. Karen, everyone's in the house. Lovely to have you here. The lovely Jodie is in the house, all the way from Dublin. Yes, and you are coming into Melbourne, Australia. Jodie, there you go. And Karen and everybody else who's here. The beautiful Yvonne is in the place. Jan is in the place, the house, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. Lovely to have everyone here. Oh, we're all hopping on today. Middle Earthians, lovely to have you here. It's going to go too fast for me, isn't it? Hi, green butterfly, beautiful green butterfly. Everyone's in the house and it's working today. How about that? The live is working. Claptrap, beautiful Claptrap is in the house. Lovely to have you here. Lovely Raylene. Oh, we have a full house today. We have a full house today, which is great. We're all very excited as of today because, you know, we've got how many sleeps? What are you on? Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday, 2 sleeps to go before we do the surprise. Very, very exciting. As you know, if you are joining us new and didn't know this, we reached 20,000 subscribers 2 weeks ago now. I can't remember how long ago. A couple of weeks. We'll just say a couple of weeks. Hi, Anne McSee. Lovely to have you here. And we reached that a couple of weeks ago. So we are in the process of doing our 20,000 subscriber surprise. If you have not entered that, you still have 2 sleeps to go. Make sure you enter it by this Friday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, which is the 5th of May. Make sure it's Melbourne, Australia time. Marry it up with your country. Yay. We surpassed 20 already. I know we're right up to 20,001 something. 20,100 something. I haven't checked properly. I'm a little bit slack in that area. I haven't had time. I'm relying on you, Middle, to tell me where we are. You're the one who keeps me up to date. You're my left hand, remember? You're my left hand. Okay. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Middle says she's halfway done the 3rd set of the blocks for the 2nd side. Well, get excited, guys, because I did some recording today, which I shouldn't have. That's why I'm running a bit late this afternoon. I've started recording the sleeve for tomorrow. I think I'll get finish the recording of the sleeve tomorrow, and that will hopefully, fingers crossed, will be uploaded tomorrow. Yay, tomorrow night, of course. It doesn't go up till later in the evening, you know that. Franca, hi Franca. Everyone's saying hello to Franca as well. Lovely to have everyone. We have a busy live. This is fantastic. It's working today, the live. If you came on Saturday, you would have seen chaos. It was not working. Are you 100%? No, I do have a little bit of sinus happening. Thank you, Franca, for noticing that. The eyes are down. Yes, I know. Thank you, Franca. No, it's one of those things. Like every day it's something new now. Or maybe it's an age thing. Not that I'm old. I think it might be an age thing. It's taking my body. My age is taking over my body. You know what I need to do? I need to work out more. You know, exercise. And that's done. I'm done for the day. You like that? All right. So let's talk about what's happening on the channel. Very busy channel at the moment. We've started getting back into the gear of uploading again after being unwell for 5 to 6 weeks, maybe 7. I can't even remember now. I don't know how long it's been. Someone can tell me how long it's been since I've been sick. Now, the lovely Karen on our live antics the other day. Don't forget, guys, if you have not chosen anything for live antics this year, you have that opportunity. Christine says, aloha, finally caught you live. I've missed you. Well, Christine, I love the way you say your name. Christine with a Y. Mary, 29 isn't old. I know, Frank. I keep telling people that. I'll keep trying anyway. All right, so lovely Karen chose the color combination of our very next tutorial. Now, I was supposed to, this was done on Monday, but let's try that again. This was done on Tuesday, yesterday. I was supposed to do a spiral effect, but for some reason it wasn't working out. So I just decided to do 3 different colors. Now, I think I mentioned on the live the other day that I would do spirals, but I didn't. So there you go. And that's both sides like that. And you've got your smaller ones. You've seen the photos already of this gorgeous little piece. It is basic. It's easy. New to crochet, ladies and gentlemen and any other type of people around. You can make this too. Do you like that? Anyone who's anyone. But we make sure we're over 18 on this channel. But there you go. Anyone who's anyone can make these gorgeous little, I don't know what you want to call them, icy pole holder, icy stick holders, popsicle holders. I don't know. I did use it the other day. I actually, when I cut it in the tutorial, I cut my icy pop in half and put one half in here and one half in there so that you can give that to the little ones. And I used it and I ate both of them while they were there. It was very cold, actually. It was really cold, but it was quite refreshing. It was icy cold that day, though. I think it was about 13 degrees yesterday or 14. I can't remember. Anyone from Melbourne tell everyone how cold it was yesterday? It was nasty. Karen, I have your cup. I forgot to say cheers. Cheers. Yes, you're right, Auntie T. She says they can even be used for the legs of chairs if you haven't. I think they're a little bit tall. No, this one here is tall. But unless you've got those real tall chairs, you know, the high chairs, which I don't like very much, that sit in front of your counter because I'm short. Some of us have got little legs, as we say here in the household, whittle legs. Mum's got whittle legs. But these are pretty good for the tables of chairs and legs. Right at the bottom, you pop them under there. So if you want to slide them across the room, they don't damage your floorboards or whatever tiling or lino that you have on your floor. So yes, they can be used for that. I use them for the icy pole thing. I can't wait till summer comes now. Well, I actually had one yesterday because I used it for the tutorial, cut it in half for the tutorial to show mums and dads out there and carers that they can actually, if they've got young ones and they've only got one icy pole left, they can cut it in half, put half in this side, half in that side, and give one each to their young ones. And if mum feels like, or dad or grandma, whoever is caring for the young, or grandpa, whoever's caring for the young one, they feel like having one, they can use the big one. There you go. All right, so that's that. Definitely need to make one for myself. I know because I don't know about you, Middle. You look, I think you're too young anyway. But my hands, if they're too cold, they get really, really sore. I don't know, arthritis, age, who knows? This 29-year-old's really having it tough. I'm going to have to start saying 39 now, I think. Even 49. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. And so I like to have something where I'm not holding onto something that's icy cold, and that's what I use them for. Well, I will be using them this summer, definitely. However, the fact that we're in autumn and winter right now, I'd say autumn and winter because we're heading into winter, is beside the point. It's beside the point. All right, so hello, Fluffy Kitten. Hello. If I haven't said hello to you, just, you know, wave again because I might have missed you. But there you go. All right, so we did that on Tuesday. And what did I say we were supposed to do? Where is it? I've lost the page. I've lost the page. I've lost the page. I really have lost the page. I don't know what I've done. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, here it is. Hello. Okay, we got it. Okay, icy pole holder was supposed to go up Monday. The sleeve for the sweater was supposed to go up yesterday. It was taking me a little while to get the sleeve organized. I had to mess around with some sizing. I found that my one, because I'm short, I left it short, but I have changed the measurements for everyone else because not everyone is short, right? So I've put down icy pole holder Tuesday. We did a short on Monday, and on currently using a towel to eat my freezies, so a freezie holder is good. Oh, that's a good idea. I would use a holder, really. I found it really comfortable. And when I took the icy pole, let's do these ones because I used the smaller one, out of here, there was a little bit of yummy left inside and I just drank it. A little bit of yummy, listen to me. And I use the raspberry because I like raspberry. Don't tell anyone. Again, it's a red. I don't know. The whole life evolves around red. In fact, it doesn't really. For someone who loves red a lot, I don't use a lot of red these days. I'm in different colours these days. So there you go. Anyway, beside the point. So just sidetracked. Okay, so on Monday we did a short. Now, as you know, I haven't got a square in here to show you, have I? No. Oh, I took them out. As you know, I've been messing around with the little squares that I'm using. The lovely Kate's yarn from Maker, the Dirty DK yarn. I've been mucking around with the squares. You've seen them on my shorts here on YouTube or reels on Instagram and Facebook. Now, we got up to the half trebles, learning how to do a half treble or a half double treble, I think it's called in the UK terminology. So now I'm going to be showing on the shorts the treble. That'll be the next short that you see, not now, it'll come up sometime early next week. And then after that, we will do that square as a tutorial on the channel. Get way too excited. I'm bringing it down, trying not to get too excited. So we'll be doing that on the channel, but I just wanted to give you a heads up on when you see those shorts happening. They're usually happening for a reason. They're happening because something's coming up, and something is coming up, so you know that's why I do the shorts. All right, a couple of things I'm going to have to speak to maybe on Saturday. Someone asked me last week. I'll bring it up on Saturday as well, and I'll bring it up, in fact I'll bring it up later. Let's just keep going for now. Today we're doing our live as normal. Thursday we're doing, I said a video vlog, but we're going to scratch that and do the sleeves to our sweater tomorrow, all right? And then Friday we have our surprise. So excited. Did I see the wonderful Mr. Marty's joined us today? Welcome, Marty. Don't forget, guys, if you have not entered the surprise, you have 2 more sleeps to go. It is called the 20,000 surprise. Try it again. 20,000 subscriber surprise. So go ahead and enter if you have not entered. There's some fantastic prizes there, guys. You have to enter. Seriously, you have to enter. And welcome, Marty. Yay. We haven't seen you for a while, but you're here now, which is good. Good thing you missed last Saturday's live. That was shocking. We had changes to YouTube, and I couldn't work them out. And I ended up, the camera was facing the wrong way, was facing the other way, was hitting walls, and all sorts of weird things was happening. Don't worry about it. we worked it out kind of after about 10 minutes. I think it was 5 to 10 minutes worth of mess. Was it? No, in fact, I left it the way it was. And all I could see was this part of my head. So I'm winding this camera down and down and down. And you guys, it's getting lower for you, but for me, all I could see was this. And it wasn't changing. Everybody's saying to me, oh, but we can see you from your chest up. I can't see anything. But it was funny. It was a little bit of fun. Shame I missed that. Oh, you would have loved it. It was hilarious. And I was almost crying from laughing too much because I couldn't. I said, what has it done? Why won't it turn around? I couldn't get it to turn around. It kept telling me to turn it back. I had it, not portrait, what's it called? Landscape portrait. I had it portrait. Landscape is normal, yeah. Portrait's the other way. So I had it portrait, and because it said that's where you have to be. So mine like this, all I could see was this, and everybody else could see more. And it was very funny. Now that I look back at it, I actually had to rewatch it to laugh. All right, it was unintentional fun. Those are the funs that I have. Those are the funs. That's the fun I have where I cry from laughing because I think I can't control it. What am I going to do? So I laugh too much, and then the tears come out from laughing too much. Now, I wanted to bring something to you. Now, someone asked me on Saturday's live, how do you price your crochet? All right. Now, everyone does it differently. Now, I've seen lots of posts on Facebook where they say, oh, it's yarn times 3, and that's it. Okay, so the amount of yarn you use, let's say you use 1,000 grams of yarn, it's 1,000 grams times 3. So if each 100 grams was $10 each, whatever, you know what I mean? That's how you price it. Personally, I don't like to do it that way. I never did anyway. Wasn't the way I like to do it. That doesn't mean you have to do it this way that I'm going to talk about now. I did actually, what I said on Saturday is exactly the same thing as my daughter has said to me. She came on the weekend. I had a chat with her. She said, this is how we price your work, Mum. This is the way it's done. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is the way I do it. That's what she said, which is exactly what I said to you. And what I said to you is exactly what she's written down for you. So she said, price of the yarn, but the price itself, sorry, of the whole thing equals your wage per hour. So get your hourly rate in your country, wherever that may be. And I use the most minimal, well, she uses the minimal pay, right? Whether that's $21 an hour, $25 an hour, $15 an hour, whatever it is in your country, I don't know, right? Then you times that number by the hours that it took you to make your item. Now, if you are a slow crocheter, you need to take that in account, that it's not the customer's fault that you're slow, okay? But that's what she does for me. It's the salary times the hour, for many hours that I take to make that project, and then it's add the amount of yarn that I paid for. So let's say I bought 5 skeins of yarn, all at $5 each. 5 times 5 is $25, yeah? Then it's the salary, whatever that may be, 20 something, 15, I don't know. So it's salary times all the hours, then you add on that $25. I hope that's making sense, and I'm happy to write that down and pop it in a video vlog when we do a video vlog. And we can do that as well. But just to let you know, this one, I can't remember who asked me on Saturday. I will mention it on Saturday's live as well. But that is the way my crochet is priced, which is why it gets priced. Pricing is why I only gift stuff. I know. Well, who have we missed? Hello, Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Lovely to have you here. Yes, please. I'll write it down and we'll pop it in a video vlog. One of the video vlogs that I was actually going to do tomorrow for you. And I was going to have it in that video vlog, but because I'm delayed on the sweater, I would rather get the sleeve sweater up tomorrow and get the video vlog for you on Monday. Have it ready for Monday. That way you get your vlog on Monday with all this information plus more, because actually the video vlog is more about all of the gear we've missed these past few months because I've been unwell and the family's been unwell here. All the gear that we've missed the past few months. It's been 2 months, I reckon, between 1.5 months to 2 months that I've been unwell. So all of that gear that we've missed that we want to discuss in the video vlog. On top of that, I'll put the pricing for you so you can work out some pricing for yourself. Hello. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Jalea, hello. Lovely to have you here. Yvonne, hi, Yvonne. You're multitasking. That's all right, hun. At least you're here. Lovely to have you here. All right, I'm going to have a quick drink. Cheers, everyone. Now, all right, so that's the pricing. Look, I will write it down properly and I'll pop it in our little video vlog. I have been sick for months too. What was wrong, Mary? Just unwell, just like flu-y and all that jazz. Everybody's had different problems here. It hasn't just been a flu. It's been other things as well. We've all had our little issues, and it's just taken 5 to 6 weeks for everybody to get back in action. So we're all back in action. Everybody is finally feeling a little bit well. I've got a little bit of sinus at the moment, which is just, it's kind of like a leftover of all the unwellness. If I could call it that. But that's life, you know. We can't do much about it. When we get sick, and we just have to deal with it. Done. All right. So I did want to talk to you about that pricing issue because someone asked me on Saturday, and I will actually talk to them about it again on Saturday's live as well. Now I've lost the page I was working on. Here it is. A lot of people here is suffering chest infection. Oh, seriously, Franco? Oh. That's interesting because you guys are in your spring now, aren't you? Spring? Yes, you're probably right, Carolyn. You're probably absolutely right. Everybody's all over the place. I think we should just go back to basics and have all these old-fashioned ways of making us feel better. Honeys and, you know, vinegars and all that jazz. Mix them all together. Pop in a little bit of I don't know, something else, a little bit of pepper and just swallow it and see what happens. I can't think of anything else. Nothing else works. But there you go. We just go back to old-fashioned way of eating and drinking and stop all this junk food. And although I do love junk food. I do like that. I do like a bit of junk food. Can't go past some junk food. All right, stop that, stop that, stop that. All right, so guys, don't forget this Friday, very exciting. But you must answer the question on last Friday's video vlog. It is called the 20,000 subscriber surprise. So you must answer that. Now, if you haven't done that yet, you've got two more sleeps to do that. I have left the link this morning on my community board, but I'll actually leave a link in the description box down below of this live after the live. I wanted to put something else forward to you. We're changing the subject completely here. I'm jumping from things. I've got so much written down, right? So I'm jumping from things to the other. And every time I look down, I think, I forgot to mention that. Hot water and lemon with a bit of ginger. That's the one. Yes, prize. Yes, we do. You too, Yvonne Perridge, are making tension swatch and trying to get used to a new hook. Never I'm rushing to get this done. I use bamboo hooks sometimes. I do like them. I don't use them on the channel. I might have in the past, maybe once or twice. I don't. I do like to use my clover hooks. It's they're my favourite hooks to use. But there you go. I wanted to mention quickly, and now you got me sidetracked. Where's that message on here? Oh, yes. I think I have on my live here on YouTube that I can schedule a live, right? I'm not sure. I think I saw it before when I was trying to get on. And I thought, oh, does that say schedule a live or schedule a live? Schedule, whatever you want to call the word, whatever you want to call it. And I think I saw it before. So what I was thinking, I might actually schedule an unplanned live, if you will, maybe a Thursday live or a Wednesday or Tuesday live or a Monday, something unusual, just to see if it works. And if it works, we might just schedule the live so they're booked in, so it reminds you that the live is happening in an hour, 2 hours, 5 days, or whatever it is. I don't know what the schedule is going to allow me to do. Schedule, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what's going to allow me to do, whether it allows me to do 1 hour, whether it allows me to do 4 days. I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue. But I just noticed it. And I've never seen it before on my screen when I work. This is the first time I've seen it. So I'm going to play with it one day. So next week we'll talk about that. I might talk about it on Saturday's live and then give you a date next week that we can schedule the live and work out a different day completely. I don't want to ruin our normal our weekly live because that'll just upset the whole system. I want to just schedule a whole new live on a different day just for fun one day and see how we go. So question to you would be, what is a good day for you that you would like to see an unplanned live? How's that? I'm crocheting a mitered granny square or metered granny square blanket for a friend of mine who has just had a bambino. Yes, that's nice. Schedule the first way you said it. Could it be something new to you because you hit 20,000? I don't know, Jody. I didn't even think about it when I saw it. I think I might have seen it the other day, but it went right over my head. And then when I was, popping on the live just now, I thought, oh, it does say schedule a live. So I think we might try it next week. But what I could do is try it on a day that's not our normal live day. It will still be between working hours here in Melbourne. It won't be after hours because after hours is too difficult because people are running in and out of the house. So it will be some working hours here in Melbourne. And I think the best bid is for me is between 1 in the afternoon and 4 in the afternoon. Anything after in between is a bit difficult, yeah? Anything in the morning is a little bit difficult depending on the day. That's what I'm thinking. But I was just curious of what people are thinking for what days they would like to see an unplanned live, if you will. Yvonne, I just started one also. It's great. Everybody likes a mitered square, yeah? I'm glad you posted the beanie for the newborn because I just found out that my niece is, oh, that's lovely, expecting a baby. I'm not sure what that message is. It's not in English. Hello, yes. If you're saying hello and then say hello, I don't know what that message is. I do apologize for those of you who don't speak English. Sorry. Cheers, everyone. By the way, guys, I kind of worked that part out, Teresa. I worked that, but I don't know what they're saying. So there we go. Mother's Day is coming up in a couple of weeks. Don't forget, we have our Mother's Day cowl here that we made on the channel. If you haven't made that yet and you want to make something for Mama, or your grandmother, or your carer, whoever it is that has looked after you, you can make them something gorgeous like that. It's a beautiful little cowl. I didn't mention in the tutorial you could make this neck longer, but you can actually make that part there longer and make it like more of a longer neck, really full neck, cover up the whole neck and keep you extra warmer in the colder months. Yeah. So there you go. Now, okay, so there's a lot of things to talk about. It's just and the thing is, my mistake I was in such a hurry this morning when I was messing around on my book that I just put them like this everywhere, and I'm trying to mark them. I think I'll just rule lines through them to say that I've done them, because I'm trying to mark them off as we speak. So that's that. All right, and so we have done our live antics this week. On Monday we start with live antics again. Don't forget, we started live antics last Saturday. Karen chose these beautiful colors for these gorgeous little icy pole or popsicle holders, whatever you want to call them. In the tutorial at the very end, I got a little bit silly, cut it in half, and I started eating one. So just heads up there. Polymacat. Hello. That's all I can say. She's got Teresa, a thumbs up for Auntie T. I went to Google Translate and it says wellness from Istanbul. Oh, Istanbul, Turkey. Hello, hello, Istanbul, Turkey. Wellness, thank you. And wellness back to you. I wish I could speak Turkish, but I can't. I would love to be able to speak different languages. Imagine our live if I'm able to speak different languages. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. Yes, it would be fun. The other thing I was going to talk about with you has not much. Oh, she's saying hello, hello, hello. I was going to talk to you about something. I did a naughty thing. Why am I so naughty? I started something. Look, the thing is, I started something not because I wanted to start something new. It's because we're entering into our cold winter months, and as I'm saying it, I'm going like this. Today's a nasty weather. I think we had 13 degrees or something. Oh, freezing. But I started this kind of little thing. It's really thick. Really thick. I don't even know if it's going to work. And it's just like a top-down thingy. It's not fancy. It's just, I think it's double crochets. That's all it is. Double crochets all the way. Not fancy. This will tighten up a little bit here. I will be putting a little edging on it. And it's kind of going to be a little vest that just goes over me and I run out. And I've got about 4 skeins of this. And what yarn is it? I used this yarn on the channel once to make a chunky square. It's a bit messy. Sorry about it, guys. But it's called Fiddle Stitch. Did I say Fiddle Stitch? Fiddle Sticks. Fiddle Sticks. It's upside down for starters. Fiddlesticks yarn. I'm fluent in several languages. English, sarcasm, innuendo. Well, I like that, Marty. Hilarious, Marty. Get in the corner. Put your crown on. Get in the corner. I'm learning to speak English. Oh, you frank and naughty. You love the colour. The colour's beautiful. Check it out. And it's anti-pilling, and it's called Super Big, and it's really chunky yarn. I don't use enough of it on the channel. In fact, I don't remember the last. I think the square was the last thing. Actually, I think this not the square. There was a beanie I made in pink. Pink beanie. What was the stitch? I can't remember the name of the stitch. But I made a pink beanie. I'm pretty sure I did it in this yarn. I'm not really 100%. Yeah. Are there Gryffindor colours, maroon and gold? Maroon and gold. I haven't got any here. There is a gold. I don't know if there's any maroon, but I'm only doing it just for fun. I don't even know if it'll be a tutorial. I say that because I don't know if it's going to work out. Don't you love it? Mary BOD has crochet competition on. You should enter. Oh, should I? Oh, Raylene, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Thank you, Raylene. Hi, Raylene, by the way. Pink. You like pink? Pink. She likes pink. I love this lady. She tells me exactly what she wants with one word, and we understand her completely with one word. It's fantastic. All right, so it's a blue. It's pretty, and I will be making it. Yes, yes, she says yes. Yay! We're communicating. It's great. It's great. All right, so and you're fluent in sarcasm, are you, Franca? Oh, that's lovely. I'm just fluid and loud. I'm loud. You made this quick, chunky, easy infinity scarf. Yes, in pink as well, I think. Jodie, I can't remember. Blue or green, says Polly. I'm going to call you Polly if that's all right, because I can't see the word very well from here. I need glasses for distance. It is in pink. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the yarn. Actually, Jodie, you know, it's funny. You know, the picture just came to my head. That is this yarn. I think I made it in the pink. I'm pretty sure that was this yarn. But I'm not worried. You know, we could still use this yarn. I'm fluent in brutal honesty. Metal's fluent in brutal honesty. I'm just fluent in loud. It was. Thank you, Jodie. I know I could rely on you, Jodie. Thank you so much. And look, I'll see how it goes. If it goes nice, we'll do it. How hard can it be? I don't know about sizes though, because I literally have not planned this. I just went like this. Down this way. Down here. When I thought it went to here, I kind of stopped, went across, did it right around, big circle, slip stitch to join. And then I did my doubles and did a little, you know, 2 points there and 2 points at the back. Then it's just going to slide over the head. It's not going to be anything fancy. It won't be anything that looks like anything you've seen. It'll just be something that flops over and keeps me warm during the really, really cold months. And I don't know if I have enough for sleeves. I might have enough for sleeves that go to this length, but I don't think I have enough for sleeves that go all the way down. So it'll kind of be a semi-vesty kind of thing, a bit like this with a shorter sleeve. We'll see. If I can get more out of it, I will. If I can't, never mind. What can happen? But I have 4 skeins of it. So I've got about 400 grams worth. So we'll see how we go. I'm comprehensive in 5 languages. Is that right? Claptrap. Incomprehensible. She's not reading well today. I want to crochet a blanket in those colors for my bed, says Yvonne. Oh. I tried learning Spanish on a ship, but I got lost at sea. Oh, you're not letting go of that crown, are you, Marty? Get in the corner. Get in that corner. Cheers, everyone. This is the cup that the lovely Karen got me. And look, she's written a whole novel in the front. And she's got 2 of us. That looks like us, Karen, I think. But I would be wearing the red skirt and the red shirt and the red hat. I'll be all in red. Cheers, everyone. Oh, this is my afternoon coffee that I missed at 4 o'clock. I usually have 4 o'clock every day, but then when I come on my live, I tend to miss it, and then I have it at 5:30, and I don't want to have it that late. All right, so that's all the excitement that's happening at the moment. Another thing too, and this helps the lovely Turkish lady that we have on at the moment, our surprise is worldwide. So no matter where you live around the world, you can enter our surprise, and I will ship anywhere. As long as the tax in your country allows that, I will ship anywhere. Hello. Oh, hello, Nightingale. Lovely to have you here. I tried speaking Italian once, but my hands hurt. What are you trying to say, Marty? We can't help that we're Italian. I can't help that. It's a good thing. I'm not complaining. All right, so I got so sidetracked about the language thing now. Thanks, Marty. All right, so all over the place. We will have live antics on Saturday. I can't stop laughing about the Italian one. I have heard it before, but it does make me laugh thinking about it. So we will have. Come on, control yourself, woman. We will have we will have on Monday a video vlog. Remember to give me thumbs up. Thanks, Jody. I'm distracted now. Hi, Corrine. How are you? Lovely to have you here. I'm a little bit distracted now. Oh, hang on. I missed a chat. Teresa says, luck for me, my hands, luck for you, your hands are still strong enough to speak in Italian in more ways than one. Yeah, I know. She sits any closer to me, copper. I know you don't do that to me, Auntie T. Whack across the back of the head. Ow! No, she doesn't do that. I do. No, I'm a good girl. All right, let me get so sidetracked. All right, so letting you know what's happening. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. Letting you know what's happening on Monday. We will do the video vlog on Monday. The vlog we were supposed to do Thursday, which is tomorrow. We're doing it on Monday. And that will give you the information for how I price my crochet. Not how to price crochet, because there are different ways to, in fact, I'll probably give you both of them. And you can decide which one. That's a good idea. I'll give you the both ways that I've priced. When I first started doing crochet, I priced it the 3 times the yarn, the amount of yarn that I used. That's the way I used to price it. Then my daughter comes along. She says, Mum, you know what? Why aren't you pricing for your hourly rate? You work a lot. This is not adding up to your hourly rate. And I thought, well, I don't know how to do that, Jazz. And so she did all of it for me. And asking her to show me how she did it on the weekend. And it's funny, I've asked her so many times, and all the times I've asked her, I've never understood it. But I kind of understood it on Saturday when I asked her. Oh, you just did, Teresa? Oh, that's interesting. There are many ways to say certain words with your hands. Yes, I know. We won't go into all of them, Franca, but there you go. And so I will do that on a video vlog on Monday, on top of the information that I need to give you for what we've missed throughout the past few months, including, I wonder if I've got it here. Don't look away. Including, I have it. This is the old one. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, well, there it is. This is the old one, including this, which we still haven't started, which we should have started. But yours truly made a mistake with the pattern inside. What I was doing my single crochets in the round, but when I got to the middle, I wasn't decreasing here. So it was kind of all bunched out. So when I was ready to start sewing, I did half of it, not even, about a quarter of it, to see how it went. And when I was starting to sew them together, I noticed that it was all bunched up and it just did not look right. So I would like to slip stitch or something here, or maybe do the neck stitches a little. Don't even ask me, Claptrap, because I've lost track. I'm going to have to do the measurements when we start. I had the sizes written down. Actually, I had the sizes measured. I don't have my measuring tape here. I have the sizes measured on one of our lives a few months back. I can't even remember. We were supposed to start this in February. Things came up, and then I got sick, and then one thing led to another, and I never got it done. So we're still going to start it. What we could call this is the financial year wreath. We could call it financial year wreath, I think. Now that I see the foam ring, I'm making a wreath. Oops. I just realized that it looks more like something you can use as a... Oh! You probably could, you know, Teresa. It actually looks like one, doesn't it? You probably could. I wonder if it... Why do we always end up in the bathroom? We still have to make our, which I'm getting into, or a whoopee cushion. A whoopee cushion. I'm still going to make the toilet roll holder. I'm going to check out 2 more dolls. I know there's 2 more dolls in toy shops that someone's been telling me about. I don't know the names of them now. I've written them down somewhere, and they said, go check that out. Oh, is it 35 millimeters thick? Thanks, Raylene. I can't remember. I did the measurements for you one day on one of the lives. I'm trying to find my measuring tape. I know I had it here because I used it the other day. It might be in a bowl. The bowl's up there. It's really high. I put it up the top. So it is coming up. Now we're going to talk about that in the video vlog as well. I'll have some more dates for you. I'll start working on that this week. It takes ages to make. It really does, because if you're doing it in single crochet, it just takes forever. I got a quarter of the way through, and I think I was watching a movie at the time. I thought, this must be finished by now. And I look, it's not even a quarter of the way through the piece. And that's funny. I'm glad I stopped at the quarter of the way, because when I got there, I noticed that it didn't fit around the wreath. It did not fit. It was too big on one side, too small on the other, and it was way too awkward. So I've got to work on a measurement thing there, which means maths. What is with maths? Why we have to talk about maths? Uh-oh, Mary can't control herself today. I should take over the line. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Middle, get over here and take over. Thanks, Raylene. I need to buy one soon, or I cannot buy one at all. Okay. When you do find the doll, make sure the legs are stuck together, because it holds the toilet paper up easier. That's what my doll toilet holder is like. Well, I'm going to take, I hope no one notices, I'm taking one of the rolls, the empty rolls, with me to the shops. Or maybe instead of doing that, I know what I'll do. I'll measure the circumference of the roll. I'll measure the inside of it, like the little depth of it inside, and I'll measure the length of it. And then I'll go to the shops. All right, that way I don't have to take it with me. Could you imagine walking into the shop with an empty toilet roll holder? I mean, toilet roll thing. What? I'm on the left. I either take over or bop you on the head. Oh, don't look now, but Middle Earth is getting all violent on us. Oh, I thought I felt something, Middle. All right, so that's what's happening at the moment, and in our next video vlog you'll have all the information of the wreath. You'll have all the information of the past projects that we were supposed to make that I'm going to squeeze in over the next few months, on top of, is this the book that it's in? Let's have a look. On top of, no, I don't think it's in this one, the items we're supposed to be making. Oh, it might be. Some of the stuff is in here. Isn't that interesting? April, wreath, hippie hip band, plenty of stash busting projects and beginner projects. That's not the full video. That was just ideas that I was jotting down, so I don't really know what. Oh, we're in May. Let's try that again. I need to get ready for work. Hopefully catch everyone on Saturday. All right, Marty, take care. Have a good day at work. Bye. Love it, Franca. Oh, what did Franca say? What did I miss? Oh, some of them is delayed here. Oh, just don't put anything prickly. Oh, Franca's funny. May, let's have a look. We've got Passion Flower Project. Oh, we haven't done that yet. Oh, that's in May. Sunshine Bright cardigan. That was last year. This is last year's. This is last year's, but the Passion Flower one is added to this year. And if I was going to get my Sunshine Bright cardigan out, May would have been the month to get it out. But I'm not getting it out, May. I'm not getting it out, May. And it's my fault because I messed up the measurements. So we'll just have to do that again. All right. Oh, God, I've even put down what I'm doing for, what I'm doing for Halloween this year. Oh, that's secret. Okay. I'm not telling you. That's cheating. So I will talk about the video vlog and what we've missed and what we're going to be doing in the future here. Wild Crochet Designs. Now, if you've just joined us new and not sure what I'm talking about, we've been on hold for about 5 to 6 weeks because I've been unwell and family's been unwell. We're finally all back in action again, and we're going to restart our projects all over again from 5 or 6 weeks ago till now, except for the ones that's already in the middle of. Like our sweater shouldn't have taken this long to create. It's just because I've been unwell that I've just been putting it in the back burner. The light bop worked. A question: what do you do to clean the toilet roll holder? Will the dress be removable? Yes, it is removable. Jody, it is definitely removable. All it is at the back there'll either be a little bit of Velcro or a little, little press stud things, or maybe even a little button. You can get the little pearl buttons, little tiny. Actually, I bought these little pearl buttons years ago when my children were babies, and the tiny, tiny pearl buttons to go on a jacket. And because they were so small, I got a little paranoid that baby was going to swallow them. And I'm always been paranoid about that. So I never used the pearl buttons. So they could be used for that. Corinne, bye, love it, crochet. Oh, Korea, lovely Polly. Oh, she's lovely. She's trying very hard. I give her credit to get on an English speaking channel, and she's doing so well. Yeah, she's doing so well. All right. So yes, you will be able to button it up at the back, take the button off, and then pull the little outfit off. Or maybe just, we could have a little press stud or something. So it will be removable and you can wash it. And I'll show you the colors. I can actually, they're here. I've got some colors here already. The purple collapse, which I'll show you. There's the red. That's the red one. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to grab the purple. Oh. There's the red. Now the purple collapse, I started trying to wind it up, but I'm wrecking it. So I stopped. But there's the red one. And I'm trying to find the white one. They're in a tub under my box here. And there's the white one. So you've got the different colours. Sorry about the crinkling. And this red one actually has got the little rubber in there that you can use to put over coat hangers if you want to make a coat hanger cover, which we've never done on the channel. We might consider it. I've never made one, so I can't remember or even know. I won't say I can't remember because I've never made one. Even know where to start from. So I'd have to play with a few coat hangers if we were going to make one. But let's just focus on the toilet roll holder that was supposed to be made last year on top of everything else. Nice colour. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, it will be made with something that you can button up or press stud or Velcro, whichever suits. I think Velcro and wool do not go well, or Velcro and yarn doesn't go well. Coat hanger, nice idea. A lot of people use them. And in actual fact, Jodie, if you make the coat hanger properly, you can put some stuffing into it. And so when you've got your elegant clothes and you don't want to damage them, you pop them under that, on top of that soft, squishy little coat hanger thing. So yeah, that's actually a good idea. We should make one. I think it'll be great. Sorry, did I miss the update on the patchwork sweater sleeves? Yes, you did, but I can tell you again, Corinne. The sleeves are going up tomorrow, definitely. That will be, I'm trying to fit making the sleeve and attaching everything together in one tutorial, but I don't think I will. So I think the one tutorial tomorrow will just be making one sleeve, and then I will send you off on your own and you guys can create the second one. I think that will be the best thing. That's the best way of doing it, I think. Yeah. So that's going up tomorrow. Well, I don't know at this stage. It will hopefully go up tomorrow, or it might go up first thing Friday morning. Yeah. So just keep your eyes. Even though Friday we're having our surprise response video, or the actual results to the surprise video, it will definitely go up on Thursday night or Friday morning, the sleeve, because I've already recorded the start of the sleeve. Now I want to record the last bit. In fact, the last bit's a lot easier because you guys know what you're doing. It's just getting the measurements right. Everyone's sleeve will be different. Well, not all of them. 2 of them might be the same. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, right? I've written it down on a piece of paper. It's ready to go. All I have to do is say it when we're doing it on the camera. And it does pay for me not to say it, to just write it up and pop it up on the screen. I think it's a lot easier, so you can go back to it and check it when you want. But definitely the sleeves are coming out tomorrow. They were supposed to come out Tuesday, but I was a little bit behind this week. And I'll tell you what put me behind. I was messing around with trying to do these in spiral and around, round, and round. It just wasn't working for me. So I gave it up. We'll do spiral and something else. All good, thanks, Corinne. Now that's coming up tomorrow. Get excited. And then on Friday, we have the results and the winner. I don't know who the winner is yet because it doesn't happen till Friday morning. 10 a.m. it happens. 10 a.m. I close the surprise on Friday morning. So you need to get your answers in before then. Sorry, guys. I've got to go. Take care. See you, Yvonne. We'll see you soon, hun. Make sure, guys, I noticed on the surprise video, Some people have been leaving other messages on there, like, oh, you did well, that's great. I'm so glad you're telling me I did well. But you need to either delete that message or add your answer to that message, one or the other, because I will say no duplicates, which means if I say no duplicates, neither of your messages will go through on that tracker that spins. So I thought I'll let you know that, because you probably didn't know that. I need you to remove the message. You can delete it yourself. Just go into the little button where your message is and it just say remove or delete, and delete the old message and leave the one where it says the answer to the question, yeah? Because I will say no duplicates, but it won't take either of your messages. Sorry. And in fact, what it might do is take the message where it says, oh, so congratulations, and not take the other message, and I'll have to cancel it because it doesn't say the right thing. We need to have the right answer. So just be wary when you are leaving a message for those things, that you can really only leave one message and not two. Heads up there. Heads up. Cheers. I'm assuming that's the way those trackers work. I'm using a little computer tracker thingy. I'm not doing it myself because I'll be so upset. I do get upset after after I announce the winner. I'm so excited for the winners, and I really am. But then afterwards, I go through a downer. So Saturday after the live, I've got dirt everywhere. So there you go. All right, that. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Labeling. Why have I got the word labeling here? Hold it. Labeling video. Oh, labeling video. I'm looking at thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? It's another idea for a live that I hope that you would appreciate. And what it does, and we talked about it, I think on Saturday's live or last Wednesday's live, about how I label my bags of yarn. So let's say for argument's sake, I used 10 grams of this and there's 30 grams left of this yarn. I pop it in a bag. I say 30 grams of yarn used for Karen's, icy pole holder things. And when I pick up that yarn in 2 years' time, because I need a little bit of red, I think, what did I use it for? Oh, this Karen's thing. Or if Karen rings me and says, Mary, mine's got a hole in it. I'm going to give it back to you. Can you repair it for me? And I put it in my hand and think, I don't know where the yarn is for this. It's not going to look right. But if I find it in my stash, yay, I'll be happy. Usually it works well that way. Anyway, that's something I thought about labeling so that you could see what it's like to have them labeled. Okay, what's going on here? Pretty sure I did the combo answer, and congrats. If it's in the one answer, that's fine. But if you've got two messages, you need to delete one of the messages, yeah? Wonderful week, everyone, and stay safe. See you, Green Butterfly. Hopefully, I think you have already popped your name down on the surprise. Guys, make sure you put your name down on the surprise or you will miss out. Answer the question, though. Don't just put your name down. Answer the question. Yeah. All right. So that's that. We will be doing, I don't know what's going on here. We will be doing a labeling video here on the channel. And it'll be something that I'll be able to show you to label, to box, and to put away. Now, this is my way of doing it. Doesn't mean you need to do that way. It's an idea. Then what you do is you take that idea and you play with it, or you tweak it the way you want to. So I don't like it like that. I like it like this. I don't want it in plain handwriting like Mary does. I want it typed up nice and neat. I don't want it typed up nice and neat like Mary does. I want it in my handwriting, or whatever the case may be. But I do know that if, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, if you wanted to do a count on your yarn, if you are on Ravelry, Ravelry has a thing on there that you go to and you type in the name of the yarn. Let's say you purchased this yarn. You purchased the DK weight, the Dirty DK from Maker. You put it in your stock and you say, right, I have 200 grams of this. Is it 200 grams? I think it is. Excuse me a minute. 200 grams. I have 200 grams of this. So you go on to Ravelry, you type it in, and it says what's the name of the yarn, and you say Dirty DK weight, type it in, and it says, where is it? And you say box number 2, top shelf, box number 2, bottom shelf, box number 10, whatever. and you say how many grams it is, and you put down the dye lot. These don't have dye lots on them, but you put down the dye lot that you have. Let's do the fiddlesticks just for fun. And you put down the dye lot labels here. Yeah, go over there for a minute. Those dye lot labels right there. You put the dye lot and the number, whatever you want to put. You put whether it's a chunky on it. You write everything in there. It's got boxes for everything in it. And if you haven't been a part of Ravelry, I've been on Ravelry for years, but I think the picture I've used on Ravelry from memory is a picture of me with my sister's dog. It's not even my dog. A dog sitting on my lap. And her dog, that dog's actually passed since. Rosie, I think the name was. So it's not even my dog, but it's her dog sitting on my lap. And so if you go to Ravelry and type in Wow Crochet Designs, you might see my name there. You'll definitely see my face. I was obviously much younger there. Let's not get into it. You can add me as a friend on that. But I don't do anything on Ravelry. I must admit, I did years ago. I joined once. First time I joined, I was having issues with a specific vest. It was really difficult. It wasn't your normal one. It was just so much work. And the pattern to me, I couldn't work out. I don't know how they wrote it up. So I ended up giving it up in the end and made my own vest, as you do. And just made a little granny square vest, which my daughter modeled for me on Ravelry. So there you go. But if you are on Ravelry and you see my name, Well Crochet Designs, don't forget to add me as a friend. I don't mind. I don't mind, a good friend. So there you go. That's that. And so Ravelry has a really good labeling system, so check that out, yeah? I have a Ravelry account, but nothing is on it. Well, Middle, that's what I did. I started the account years ago. I think I did a few messages in 2 groups, maybe 3. I can't even remember. And then I never used it. And then I just log in every now and then. Well, what's happening? Oh, nothing. Okay, and then I'm out. So I do that occasionally with Ravelry. I don't do that much with other old accounts that I used to have everywhere. Nothing else gets used. It's either Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Ravelry, and what's the other one? MyFitnessPal. I still use MyFitnessPal. If you're not a part of MyFitnessPal, I love MyFitnessPal. It's fantastic. There is an unpaid version, and then there's the paid version. I don't use the paid version because I don't use it a lot. It's not worth me paying for it. It's an item that I don't use a lot of, so there you go. All right, now the other thing, last week I made this gorgeous little beanie for a newborn baby. Now that is going to my neighbor. It just should have gone last Saturday, but I didn't wash it and dry it in time, so I held on to it. It's dry now, so I'll be able to give it to her this week at some stage. I made the beanie, but I also made a pair of booties and another beanie as well, which I will show in Monday's vlog, video vlog. I'll actually be recording that separately because I'll be recording it this week, because Monday I would have already given it to her by then. So there you go. All right, so that's that. And what else was I going to tell you? Lots of things happening, lots of things happening. I think that's it. There was one more thing I wanted to mention. I know we're still doing live antics. I think this Saturday's live antics might be a 2-week thing where the person who chooses the item will take 2 weeks to make, for the simple fact that we need to finish off these bags. We still haven't lined these bags. We've got to line the bags. We're supposed to line them a couple of weeks ago, and then I got sick and we never lined them. And it seems like a lot of work. When you get sick, so much gets left behind. Cheers, everyone. I want to finish off my cold coffee. I'm not going to be able to finish that. It's disgusting. You know what I need? One of those little hot pad things where I can keep my cup on. Do they make such a thing? I mean, I could make the cozy. I have a cozy now, haven't I? Somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where. Do you have a booty tutorial? I do. I have a baby booty tutorial. It's just a basic one for a newborn. Type in, where would it be? I might have a crochet for baby. It's very old. It would have been one of my first 6 months worth of tutorials. It's very old. Very basic, plain. We might need to make one, don't we? I think we should make one on the channel. Not that one. That's my signature booty, which will actually be a paid pattern. I keep saying that, but I never get those patterns up, do I? I never get them up. I've got to get them up. Stop dawdling, they're saying. Get those patterns up and running. Never mind. Look on the playlist, says Franca. Thank you. Franca's seen a lot of my work. Franca's been around a long time on the channel. Who else? Karen's been a while, not as long as Franca. Who else? Yvonne's been a while. Corinne's been a while. Jodie's been a while. Jodie's been actually quite a long time on our channel. Raylene's been a while. Polly sounds new. Hi, Polly. She's so cute. I love her. Teresa's, newborn with me. We were newborns together. And who else? Claptrap's been on for a while. Lots of people have been on the channel for a while. But don't forget, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to make sure you enter our surprise. Make sure you are a subscriber and enter our surprise. Still waiting for your paid patterns. They're coming, Karen. I apologize. Me too, says Margaret. Yes. I'm never lol. I'm newer lol. Yes, you are new. The name of the booties video, Crochet Easy Booties. Oh my gosh, Jodie. You're like my... Look, I know that we've got Middle Earthians over here on my left-hand side, but you need to be right next to me, Jodie. When you come to Melbourne, you are coming to Melbourne. I know you are, because I want to make sure you come. But when you come to Melbourne, you have to let me know, and we'll come to the airport, and we'll make a whole lot of song and dance about you. And we'll say, hello, let me take you around Melbourne. You started watching in 2019, and wow, that's been a long time. You would have noticed when I was normal. You would have known me when I was almost normal, I should say. Now there's no such thing as normal. Me been stalking you since October 2016. Well, that can't be right. I haven't been on this in 2016. Only 2017, hun. Pretty sure I started in October 2017, unless that's what you meant. I am keeping a list of my yarn on spreadsheet with all information on the label. Here we go. Claptrap's got it going. Plus my own comments, washing instructions, impressions of quality. Oh, I like that. I might add that to mine. What I think of it, yes. And how much I paid for it. Now, how much you paid for it is something I always do anyways, because especially with Bendigo yarn, it does go up, obviously, like anything. If you're using the same product over and over again, 1 or 2 years later, the price goes up. That is normal for anything you do, from supermarket food to clothing to yarn to everything. It eventually all goes up. Yeah. So if you say, I bought this Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn when it was $15, I'm not going to charge the client $19 or $18 or whatever the price is now. That's not fair. Not fair on the client. So you say to the client, right, you get a 10% discount because it was on special this yarn. This yarn, or you get a whatever percent discount because it was on special. So you give them that discount, yeah? And the bonus is it helps your customers keep coming back. If they know you're not going to rip them off, because you don't want to rip people off. It's not the way it goes, yeah? Your customer or your client will keep coming back. I also have a sample of the yarn wrapped around the clothes peg with name brand color. Oh, she's really organized, Claptrap. Wow. And yardage. See, I haven't got that. That's something I don't do. With spreadsheet, I have all the info I can think of. See, now Claptrap, that's something I don't do, but that's a really good idea. Whenever you have had the wheel is when I joined. Okay, but you got rid of it soon after. I know. It was something that was annoying me. It was just annoying after a while. It was just in the way. It was squashed on top of me. It was forever spinning, and then I had my writing and then getting to rub it out. It was just all too much work. It was annoying me. Instead, I bought back the spot surprises, which I will be doing after the 20,000 mark, as usual. So I'll bring them back. Whenever you had the wheel, yes, we've done that. Your first video was January 2017. You were teaching how to crochet. Jan, thank you very much. I literally thought it might have been April or May of 2018. Look, it doesn't matter. I'll have to do my homework and just check the date of my very first video and then tell everybody that's the date that I actually started. It was the how to make a slip knot. I think it was how to make a slip knot. Jodie, do me a favor, hun. Type in how to make us. Oh, here we go. Mary, you joined October 16, 2017. Thank you. Jody. Now, do me a favor, Jody. Type in how to make a slip knot, Wow Crochet Designs. That is the very first tutorial I ever made. If you can type that in, I don't know if you can see a date on that. If you can't, I will find out the date and I will pop it back up. I can't do it now because I haven't got the other phone in here with me to do it. Otherwise, I would have checked my phone. I should have the other phone here, just sitting here and checking it. It's a really old phone. I don't turn on the internet much or all these things start exploding on it. It doesn't get exploded, but I just can't stand turning it on. It's just so annoying. It's an old phone, so things just go haywire when I turn on the internet, so I don't turn it on. And in fact, that is actually the camera I use. It's a Samsung 9. I use that one to record all the tutorials you see on the channel. What? And I've been using, before that one, I used a Samsung 4 or a 5 or something, a smaller one. January the 19th, 2018. Is that right? October, November, December, January. Oh, that was only 3 months. Jody. It was only 3 months. Thank you so much, Jody. She's such a good girl. My first video was around, Granny might have been 2018. The Granny Square blanket wasn't far off that, Anne. It wasn't close to it, but it wasn't far off it as well. So there you go. It was very close to it though, Anne. Thank you, Jody. She's such a good girl, our Jody, isn't she? What a champion. So there you go. January 2. I'm going to write that down. That way. January was that 19, 2018. Let's try that. No, I don't want to talk to you. Do you like that? Someone got online and wanted to talk to me. Gone. They know not to message me during a live. They know that. Bad people. I don't hear from anyone during the day. The second, maybe it's because it's 4 o'clock. After 4, they kind of think, oh, or after 5. What is it now? Oh, it's 5:10. They're probably thinking, well, she's finished work now. We'll talk to her. Sorry, I meant 2018. Yes, thanks, Jan. I got you. It's all right, hun. So, yeah, that's interesting. January 19. It's only a week after my birthday. A week and a day after my birthday. It was odd of me to be doing it then. Anyway, there you go. I thought it was April, but there you go. Oh, well, there you go. I started earlier. So that's good. 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we've only really officially done 5 years. It seems a lot longer than that. Seems so much longer than that, doesn't it? It seems like I've been on for 10 years, 15 years. It's only been 5 years. I think I've done a lot of work for 5 years. I really need a break. I should get my passport done and take a holiday. Jody, get your place ready for me. Franca, get your place ready for me. Who else? Claptrap, you live in the UK, don't you? Who else? Who else lives where I like to go? Ireland. Oh, yes, I'll go to Ireland. I'll see Jody. Yes. Middle Earthians, Canada. I want to come to Canada, definitely. What's Canada like in summer? Middle? Is it nice in summer or is it cold? What's it like in summer? It's ready for you, sis Jody. Oh, I love it. That's hilarious. You don't want me there, Jody. I'm too much trouble. Oh, I'm too much trouble. You know how much yarn? You'll have to just make a whole room ready for my yarn, let alone me. It's hot in summer. I'm so there, Middle. I'll be in Canada in summer. Hey, Middle, when's summer? I say, what'd you hear? Oh. I'll share the love. It's all right, Jody. I live in the UK, but not for long. Oh, Claptrap. Are you coming to Melbourne? Come to Melbourne, Australia. Australia. We'll say it with a different accent. Come to Melbourne. We'll party. I so want to go to a pub somewhere and have like 50 women crocheting in a pub and watch the face of all the men in the room. I'm coming to UK soon, but visiting Rellos. Are you going to UK, Karen? Lucky chick. June to end of August. June to end of August. Okay, we can work something out. Well, next year though. I don't have any money this year. I would have, but the fridge died. Remember my fridge died last month, along with all the unhealthy. It wasn't even last month. It's only 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks? I don't know. It's been such a bad 3 weeks for us here. Yes, please come. I have to be careful. I'm promising too many countries. We have a meetup group here The meets in pubs to knit. Bless you. Achoo. Thank you. Bless you. I don't want to say bless you for. And crochet. Thanks, Jody. You got him quicker than me. That I did that once before, but I did it when I was, oh my gosh, how old was I? 21. Oh, that's like 100 years ago now. When I was 21, I walked into the pub and all these, we're young, the group was young, and they're there with their drinks and they're partying with their lipsticks, and I'm there with the bag of crochet and the wool and the hook, and I'm going for it. And they're just like, all my friends are like, what's wrong with her? She's got old lady disease. That's what they said in the old days. It's called, they said that crochet was an old lady disease. Now crochet is trendy, which is fantastic. Good news for us, ladies. We can sit on my balcony and crochet. I love balconies at night, middle. Do you get a lot of mozzies? I don't like mozzies. That's all right. We'll bring the Aerogard to spray the whole body with Aerogard, and we'll sit outside. We'll smell a little bit like Aerogard. Oh, you don't know what Aerogard is? Might not be the same overseas. It's like a flea, mosquito deterrent. I'll be in Southampton between leaving the cruise and my flight to Glasgow. Did I say that right with a nice accent? Oh, you're so lucky, Kaz. Kaz, like, I'm pretty flexible. I'll fit in your suitcase. Don't worry about it. They won't ask what's in it unless they knock me and I go, ouch. Then they'll want to know who's in there. Bring lots of bug spray. We call it off. You call it off. Actually, I've seen off here. Middle. I've seen the word off. I've seen it here. It's a little bug spray. I've seen that, but I haven't actually seen it in the average supermarket. Oh, you're not Kaz. I like to call you Kaz. Karen. No, I actually do that, don't I? Karen. I shout your name. Poor Karen. People crochet in parks, coffee bars, pubs in London. I know parks are okay, but when I say olden days, like let's just say 21. Oh my gosh, it's a long time ago. It's like 30 something years ago. We won't even go in there. And in those days, you didn't do it. You just didn't do it. The only person who knitted in a pub or was more knitting than crochet, actually, was the partner of the owner or the mother of the owner. That's the only person you saw knitting or crocheting in a pub. Yep. I'm running out of sneezes now. But in those days, if anybody else who did that, that was a little bit weird. The group here is called Dublin Drunken Knitwits. Oh, Jodie, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that group. Can I come? When I come, we're joining that. I'm going to come to that group, all right? We're going to have some fun in that group, yeah? Oh, it's the lovely Angela. She's in the house. Or crochet at the doctor's. Oh, I know, I always crochet at the doctor's. I know, especially our doctors. It takes hours to see him. We could be sitting there for hours. That's a great name. It's fantastic. I always knit it at you in the train and still do when I travel to the city. I'm the same, Teresa. Someone asked me, a friend of mine, we're going to Bendigo this year. We're staying overnight, just one night. And she says to me, we'll drive up. And I'm sitting there thinking, hate driving. I like catching the train to Bendigo. It's like if you catch the quick train, it's a 2 hour and something drive, but I think there's about a 3 hour and something one that you can catch. And you sit there nice and quietly crocheting in the train. 3 hours you can get so much done in the train. Absolutely. I have not been brave enough to go by myself. Oh, really? Oh, don't. Oh. I used to have off as a cream. It was very effective. Absolutely no mozzies. Oh, even in Scotland, anywhere near me, so people near me either. I miss that cream. Okay, they do that. They discontinue the stuff that works. It aggravates me. World Knit in Public Day is June the 10th. Can you remind me again, hun, or you're not going to be here? Karen, June the 10th. I miss it all the time. I wouldn't mind organising a World Knit and Crochet group. And I'll be on the plane. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it. You'll be on the plane probably crocheting. Okay, well, I think I know now. I've written it down. World Crochet. I'm going to put down crochet, not knit, achoo, in public. don't knit. Well, I do. I can, but I don't. I won't. I'll definitely crochet. All right. So that's interesting. Back to college this afternoon. Okay. Happy educating, Angela. Happy studying too. Nothing wrong with that. It's always good to fill the mind up. It's always good, Karen. I mean, Angela. I've got everybody mixed up today. Margaret B says, I use natural product called Good Riddance. Oh, well, that's a good name for it. It works, does it? Good Riddance. Let's write that one down. Good Riddance. Spelt differently, of course. Bug spray. I wouldn't mind trying. I'll try anything once. Yeah. The last time I went gold detecting with my son, I don't do it. My son does. He says, Mum, you're going to have a really good time. Bring your crochet. Grab the chair. We'll have good fun. No worries, I said. I grabbed the chair. I'm sitting in the outback, nowhere in the middle of nowhere. These things were attacking me from all over the place. I had my feet up, or the chair was curled up in a ball, spraying myself with this Irrigard 24 times, and then waited 5 minutes. I did no crocheting. All I did was curl up in a ball. And Andrew says, Mum, you're going to suffocate. I don't care. I said, I don't want to be bitten. I was spraying and spraying, and he was laughing. I never went gold detecting with him again. But it would be good if he came home one day and said, Mum, a couple of 100,000 worth of gold. That would be good. Coming home with a little bit of sand is not good. Not good. They are in Mitcham. Okay, I got you. When we have visitors, my husband takes them to museums and I crochet in the coffee shop. Oh, that's a really good idea. I'll be in the coffee shop with you. I'll look at the museum like, oh, very nice museum. I'll be like that, Jody. Oh, that's lovely. I'll be like you, Jody. Isn't there a Granny Square Day in July or August? Oh, I don't know. That would be interesting, Claptrap. You know what? I miss a lot of things. And I was saying the other day, my friend messages me. She says, she's also a Mary. We call each other Mary Mary when we talk to each other. Hi, Mary Mary. Yep. Anyway, she messages me. She says, I didn't see you at the Glenroy Festival on Sunday. It was the Sunday that just passed. And I was really annoyed. I said, what festival? She said, you always come to that every year. And I said, but that's because someone tells me. Nobody told me it was on. And there's no notifications, no flyers, nothing in papers, nothing. We used to get a newspaper called Star newspaper. It was a local paper. Nothing. We got nothing. I had no idea it was on. I'm going to have to make myself like be a member of the council or something. Become a member of the local council just so that I can get the information on what is happening in Glenroy. And she said, Mary, they do it every year. You're always here. And I went, oh, what did I miss it for? Why? And I missed it. So I was very sad. And I love that one because I end up meeting up with people that I know from all over Glenroy. And I know a lot of people from the area because I used to work in a school in the area, so I knew a lot of parents and met a lot of parents. So I get really sad that I missed it. But there you go. That's life. And I got to start looking for things. Have a good day, good evening, good night. Oh, who's leaving? Is Karen going? Oh, is Karen leaving? Bye, Karen. Are you leaving? Who's going? I'm confused. Who's going? Karen says by Middle. Oh, Middle, you going? I'm confused. Have a good day, good evening, good night. Are you going, Middle? Have I missed something? I'll have to go. Oh, Middle. Oh, bye, Middle. I'll catch the Saturday live the next day as I can't join at the moment. That's all right, hun. We will see you next time. Yep. Don't they have FB groups? Well, I joined the FB group, get this, Raylene, for the Coburg one. And I tried to send them information saying I'd like to run a stall. I got no response back. So, maybe they just don't like me. And if you didn't know this, the Coburg one happens once a year, usually between May and June or some sort, something like that. And that's indoors. That's why I like to do that stall. I'll do a stall if it's indoors. I don't do them outdoors anymore. Forget it. Too cold, too yucky, and too nasty. Too yucky. You skipped mine twice now. I got you. Bye. Middle. I'll see you soon, hun. Time to go. You're heading off too, are you, Auntie T? That's good. I actually may have to go because I can hear my dog non-stop barking out there. You can probably hear him from here. It means that the cat is up and she's near the window waiting for me to feed her. And I noticed around winter, they do this a little earlier. They like to eat earlier so they can hide in the, we've got a closed kennel, as well as having open kennels for our animals. We've got a closed kennel, and they sleep in the closed kennel during the colder months. So they want to eat now and run straight into that closed kennel and stay warm, which it's fair enough, I suppose. It's nasty cold out there today, the next few days apparently. So I may have to head off too. But what I do want to say is don't forget, tomorrow we will be getting our sleeves, part 6 of our patchwork sweater. Very, very exciting. And then on Friday, we'll be announcing the winner of the, excuse me, 20,000 subscriber surprise. I'm very excited. Don't forget to enter, guys. You can't win unless you enter. Make sure you are a subscriber to the channel. Make sure you answer the question. Only answer it once, because it won't work if you've answered it twice. Sorry, guys. But otherwise, I will see everyone on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, for our very next live. It has been a very good live today. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Thank you, Jody. Good night. Good night, everyone. Try to be good. Oh, happy crocheting. Ciao for now.